If you've been laid off and you need access to your retirement funds to keep your house, keep the lights on, keep your family fed, if it's an emergency, I'm going to offer you two strategies for which you can withdraw your retirement funds without penalty. You'll still pay income taxes on it, but you won't pay that hefty 10% penalty on top of the taxes. The first option is the Rule of 72T, also known as SEPP, Substantially Equal Periodic Payments. This strategy works regardless of your age, and it works with both traditional IRAs and traditional 401ks. If you do it right, you can withdraw the money penalty-free, but of course, because those plans were tax deferred, you still pay income taxes on the money that you do withdraw. The catch is, once you start withdrawing money, you need to keep doing it for 5 years or until you turn 59 and a half. So you're locked in. You also are locked in to how much you withdraw. There are IRS formulas. You get to pick one of three for how much money you want to take out. And then you stick with that formula until your commitment is done. So it may be less than you need, or it may be more than you need, but you're going to be locked into that amount. So this isn't always optimal, but if you're under 55 years old and your money's not in your last employer's 401k, this may be your best option. The next one is the Rule of 55. That one states if you're at least 55 years old and less than 59 and a half, you can withdraw money from your last employer's 401k if you're currently unemployed. You get to pick how much you want to withdraw and how often you want to withdraw it. So you have more flexibility, but the money has to be in your last employer's 401k. Now, that doesn't preclude you from rolling other 401ks into that last employer's 401k, so you have a bigger amount to draw from. So it gives you a couple of different options. Just like before, you're still going to pay income tax on the money. You're not going to pay the 10% penalty. But this one only works with 401ks. It doesn't work with the IRA. And additionally, not all employers support this. The employer needs to support partial withdrawals and Rule of 55 to make this happen in this scenario. Both of these should only be used in an emergency, because what you're basically doing is drawing now and cannibalizing future earnings to solve an immediate need. If you have any other way to pay your bills and not withdraw from your retirement plans, that's always the best case. I recently went through the same thought process in figuring out which strategy is best. I'll link the video on the GenX Third Act channel to this short so that you can watch it and get an idea for the whole process that me and my wife went through when I was laid off.